EA Sports. It's in the game.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. We have a big card for you tonight, and a lot of people excited about what we're going to bring you in moments on our undercard. It is the pro debut of the middleweight, Andre Bishop. He will be going up against the cagey veteran, Lucius Palmer, from here at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Stay with us for that. So round one is underway. Andre Bishop against Lucius Palmer. So many times we talk about the nerves that somebody making their pro debut can be having. Don't expect that out of Andre Bishop, not with his amateur pedigree. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Blocks that belt line well. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Is this the type of stylistic matchup, Teddy, a high stamina guy against a power puncher that many would describe as, oh, that's a little dangerous for the big favorite, for the big power puncher? That can be a trap.
Yeah, it can be a trap because anytime you have a guy with high endurance, that means mentally he's fit. That means he probably has a good chin if he's been rounds before. And the power might not be enough.
Halfway through round number one. Blocks the headshot. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. A clean, crisp right hand by Andre Bishop. That is a sharp uppercut by Lucius Palmer. Big right hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
That was an interesting first round for Andre Bishop, the American making his pro debut here. Teddy, Lucius Palmer is the kind of guy that could give a young up-and-comer like Bishop some issues.
He likes to steal the end parts of a round, kind of like Ray Leonard did against Marvin Hagler. Has to be careful for that.
You know, I didn't think we'd be saying this about him, but Teddy, right now, stamina is a real question mark for Bishop.
Yeah, and it's hard to understand how it would be because he's always been in shape before. You look at his body, it's not always an indicator, but it looks like he's in shape. You have to wonder if he assumed something and was a little overconfident in this fight.
And now he scores with that left to the body. Nice block by Palmer. Palmer's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. What a Smart combination by Andre Bishop. Palmer's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lucius Palmer. Carissi's game plan being executed perfectly by Andre Bishop in that last round. He has a lot of momentum.
Yeah, now when he gets back to the corner, of course, Gus only has to tell him, keep doing what you're doing. But a guy like Gus, he'll remind him, hey, it starts with the jab, always fundamentals.
Nice movement there.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Parries that punch intended for the head. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Nice work, nice work.
In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. Palmer's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up, but it now could force him to be reckless coming in.
You're exactly right, Joe. You know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility. You know, don't let that throw you off. You know, stay to your game plan. But if you cause the cut, you have something that's a responsibility. Don't get over anxious, like you just said. Don't just start going for broke. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Palmer's left working well that time. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Very good, productive round from Andre Bishop. He can build off of that.
Yes, he can. And he will build off of it because you could see his confidence is mounting round by round.
It's been that kind of night for Andre Bishop. Everything he does works. One more round to keep it that way.
And as a trainer, you might remind him of that movie if he watched it, The Gambler. You know, where the guy thought that he went to bed and all his teams were winning at halftime. He woke up and found out that he owed a lot of money. And he said, what are you doing? And the guy said, Charlie, maybe no one told you, we don't pay off at halftime. This fight's not over. Keep your concentration.
He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Solid right by Andre Bishop. Palmer's plan may be to have more urgency at this point because that cut of his just has blood streaming all over him.
Well, there's three sides that can be affected. He can be affected himself by seeing his own blood. His opponent can get affected, get a little over anxious. And the judges, they can be affected a little bit by seeing that kind of blood.
Final minute of the final round. Bishop's combination punching is working well here. A stinging uppercut by Palmer. There's a straight right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Andre Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Stay away from her.
He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man. Did you see that? Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? unexpected final bell, as we will now await to hear the judges' score.
Here in the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny. Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to his first pro win. Now, we've seen Palmer before here on ESPN. He's a veteran, he's no joke, and Bishop is now considered to be one of the best prospects boxing has seen in decades. By beating a fighter the caliber of Palmer in his pro debut, no less, he definitely made a statement. Andre Bishop clearly a fighter to watch. In other news, heavyweight prospect Isaac Frost scoring the second knockout of his pro career, beating another overmatched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.